Goody. We are ready to rock and roll. Washington and Brea Cunningham. The tip is won by Sasha Washington into the arms of Aubrey Galvin. Join us for four. Is an 84.5% free throw shooter. Vic Schaefer already talking to one of the, as Blakes gets the first to go. Blakes goes a perfect two. Al was on Cunningham, her first. You see the starting five. We talked about Harmon and Booker. Listen, it was Justice Carlton, the sophomore to Katy, Texas, the big reason why they beat number 8 Blakes. But listen, Aubrey Galvin, the freshman out of Deerfield, Illinois. She is somebody to watch here today. Crashing and colliding, and that's going to be an offensive foul on Justine about taking a charge when the game starts. And right away, that's exactly what she does. Kyla Oldacre, and how about that? The soft touch. Averaging 11 points per game, almost 7 rebounds per game. Sasha Washington, they got the switch on the smaller guard in Harmon. Nobody picked up one in Tunda, and against her former team, an easy rebound there for Carlton. And then Harmon leaves the jumper short. Kick out, Trey on the way is true. That is fumbling it that time was Carlton. 3 to shoot, Lee's gotta go. Spin move in the lane, try to kiss it off the window. It is no good, rebound to second. Couldn't get it to go. Another offensive rebound, but shuffling her feet that time was Oldacre. It's going the other way. 6. Aaliyah Del Rosario, the LSU transfer. Nice kick, Passat, one of the best three-point snipers in the country, and the crowd.
On their size as well.
This is one of the best matchups you'll see all season. Galvin and Harmon. How about Aubrey Galvin? Got the... Aubrey Galvin almost gets it taken away. When in Tunda. The foul on Oldacre.
Attack, getting herself to the free throw line.
When in Tunda. The Grad Balls, South Dakota, averaging 7.5 points per game. And listen, Vic Schaefer had a... Galvin pump fake. Blakes thought about it. Justine Passat for 3, and it is good. Oh. Defending there by Passat, who just hit the 3 on the other end. Watch Galvin create, step back 3. She got it!
Oh, under control.
Blakes has to go here. 3 on the clock. Blakes gets all the way to the rack. Are you kidding me? And
literally to stop you. She's great in every aspect of the game.
All right, Texas. Vic Schaefer had to call a timeout, and I'll tell you what, out of the
going off. So continue with the pressure. At the end of the day, they're a great team. They're going to make shots at some point. They haven't done it thus far, but they just got to stay after it and stay foot on the pedal. They'll continue to have success.
Galvin, an 81% free throw shooter game. That is the best mark amongst freshmen, 4th best mark in the SEC. Michaela Blakes called
the game. You don't see freshmen like this control the game and the pace of the game as you see Rory Harmon. I mean, obvious. How
about the step back mid-range game there for Harmon? And now it's picked off here by Teas Sidbury, and Sidbury cannot lay it in, though. Missed it.
Baskets, not against the Commodores. They're going to fight to get back into it.
Not a great decision there by Galvin. Booker takes it away. Lee wants her second 3 and connects. Just 11.5 times per contest.
Well, for them, it's all about pressure. It's pressure in ball handlers, pressure in your best players. As McKinnon's game, they just got to stick with it.
Sidbury, floater, no good, left it short. Oldacre, Blake's in the mix, and then went in Tunda, took it away. 85.4 points per game. That is the 8th best mark in the country. Galvin had to heave it up. Are you kidding me? Oh, game clock and shot clock. Working on Lee. Galvin the kick. Went in Tunda the tray. It is true.
Oh my God.
They
are challenging every single play at the rim and putting pressure on these guards. But Texas is not going to go away. She plays so hard and is always around the basketball.
How about Brea Cunningham? Took it away and then got the easy deuce on the other ending by Booker.
Well, with Texas, it's the consistent pressure.
Whole crowd wanted to walk there, and now they get it.
As we thought that might have ended up in a foul, but they called the jump ball. The ball stays with Texas.
Booker, too easy. Nice inbounds against Kentucky. Trey on the way. No good. Booker following it. Got it. Sidbury got denied by Del Rosario in her career. Over 1,500 career points. I mean, she just embodies what Texas is about. How about Galvin? Little shake and bake action.
Always have the legs to knock down these threes. The Commodores are going to stay with it.
Vanderbilt leads by 8. Make it 11. Point blank. Harmon slips, but missed everything that time. I was talking about this with somebody earlier. It just feels like Justine Passat should take about 10 to 15 threes a game as now. And now you get the matchup that Texas wants here. Little spin move, but missing another layup, and that's going to be over and back called on Carleton.
Well, here's
who hit her first 2 trays of the night. That was her first free throw attempt per game last year on the SEC all-freshman team. Now averaging double that at least. And how else is the stuff we live for, right? You just see the battle down low between Booker and Del Rosario. And Booker gets it right in the face of Del Rosario and got the mid-range to go.
into Booker, just letting her know, I know you're a good player, but I'm here.
Blake's trying to take on Harmon. Little step back, Jay. Oh, my. Rory Harmon, who might just be the best defender in the country, is saying, are you kidding me? What more do you want her to do? Floating it in that time was Ashton.
And they're really strong in the full court press, but they're a little weaker when it comes to getting back in transition.
Galvin, the banker, goes. Vanderbilt shooting 50%. Blake's thinking baseline, got it to go, and the foul. How about Ayanna Mitchell with the face mask and all? Got her nose popped on Monday against Oklahoma. Blake's once again.
Gibson her will on this Longhorn team, giving it to him in all kinds of ways as Lee comes back with the lay-in. Her
Other Michaela Blake's lay-in. Aga Makara, she's a three-point sniper. Wenentanda against her former buddy and teammate, and Wenentanda.
Bucket, as you see her do it well right there.
Still plenty of time left, but by the way, if you didn't think Vanderbilt's for real, take a look at this score so far.
You talked about coming off the bench, hadn't played the whole time, making impactful plays. It's a part of the culture.
Blake's to Mitchell.
She gets a lock in.
And guess what? Michaela, final 5 seconds. Preston shake and bake move. Preston floats one, could not get it, and that'll do it for the first 20 minutes. Listen, Doors will start with it here. Final 20 minutes between number 4 and number 5. Blake's a 3-ball is good. Trying to make a move on Washington, couldn't bank it home. And how about Lee skying high for the offensive rebound, and then Lee the pull-up, no good. Last touched by
so many second chances.
Galvin trying to get to the rack, lays it in with the left. From way downtown, boy, that would have been something. Got her own miss somehow. Feeds it to Washington, couldn't lay it home, but a blocking foul. Second. Sasha Washington, who has been the heart and soul of her 5th season, missed 957 days of. Oh, that was nice defending there by Judd, and got the rebound. Harmon trying to go coast to coast, and does. Got bumped and won.
Harmon trying.
Linda Wagner's record 2 games ago. Linda Wagner's record stood for 46 seasons.
Showing her size, helping to rebound on the boards.
Galvin, oh, what a dime! Here is Crump, the freshman. Little step back, Jay. Well, rebound to Washington.
Mistakes happen that cost you over the course of the season. So they got to continue to do what they do well. As you see the jump shot right there. Again, hero ball. You start to force stuff.
Blake's tray in transition.
McCann.
Blake's tried to pick the pocket. 3-ball. It's good.
Back to, they're not going to do it by people being heroes. They're going to do it as a team effort.
Blake's crashing and colliding.
But she has dominated the game in her efficiency and the
Blake's up to 22, the lead.
You have to do it on the defensive side, and more in the half court than in the full court, because Vandy's done a great job of handling their
teammates. Really good friends. Played with each other for a couple of seasons as Booker goes 1 of 2. Jackalenga, who had 13 points and 9 rebounds. Listen, she had 3 points and 3 boards in Texas's win over Vanderbilt last year.
So sweet.
This crowd, this Commodore crowd, has been electric tonight. As banking one home is Cunningham.
Well, absolutely. You want to get it down to 15-10 if absolutely possible.
Nice feed by Preston as Cunningham.
I just also want it to be known that Madison Booker is out here guarding the Commodores point guard.
It's the reigning Tamika Catchings Freshman of the Year. Became the first player since Candid Player of the Week in the same week. That was back in 2006. And anytime you're in the same conversation as Booker. Cunningham off the window. Nice feed there.
Commodores have to be very intentional not to gamble.
Booker got her own miss, and that was a foul. So with 1:16 left in this third quarter, whatever foul happens next, if it does here in the third, will send Texas. Jackalenga hits the deck. Booker in transition. Crump for 3 is no good, but Cunningham is there. Nobody boxes her out. 16 minutes against Oklahoma on Monday. Gets the first free throw to go. And by the way, this is only 3 for 3. A really good shooter is number 24. And make it a perfect 4 for 4. Picked off by Jackalenga. Not what Vic Schaefer wanted to see. Shot clock is off. Blakes doesn't care. All the way to the rack, got fouled. And 2 more.
Have to make sure that when the defensive pressure goes up, that they remain poised.
How about that? Preston lays it.
They're up. The lead is no longer 20, and so they got to play like this is a battle.
Preston into Oldacre, and Oldacre lays it in. Number 12 Baylor, 14 Ole Miss, 18 Kentucky, 21 UNC, 7 ranked wins as Galvin stops the run.
All body instead of popping the receiving ball.
Texas is 3 of 11 from 3. And you can see still trying to do it with the 2-point game as Booker on offense.
But just do it in a way that shows tremendous poise and execution.
Blake's with 25, feeds Washington. Washington, the banker, is good.
I'm going to let Madison just attack her.
Still no Rory Harmon for Texas. I'm not sure why, as Booker. So still a 13-point advantage. How about that? The press break is perfect.
Amazing pass right there. Knocks it down for 2.
Booker, book it.
She is such a...
Oldacre trying to bully her way in, couldn't bank it home. Booker, how about the touch? Her total from Monday night when she had 8 in the win over Kentucky. Washington, a little bit too strong. Who is it last touched by? Last touched by Tech. Sidbury tried to force it into Oldacre, and it was poked off of the knee.
So that Sasha would be finishing with her left hand as opposed to her right.
Blake's got bumped by Preston. Pieces offensively. There is Crump, who misses the 3. Just talking about it. Booker, reverse action. Blake's crossover for 3 is good!
That is
away, another 30-piece for Michaela Blakes, her 9th of the season, her 4th in a row, as Booker answers on the other end.
Booker's not...
A Final Four appearance more than anything, but she's also battling for the best player in college basketball. She wants that Wooden Award to add to the resume. Final offensive possession of the night. Booker cannot get the 3. Blake's battles for the board, and she gets fouled. The magician's latest trick. Michaela Blake's with 34 points. Final shot at the buzzer is no good, and it's a tough. The number 5 Texas Longhorns, they win it 86-70.
What a game from start to finish. They came in at a high level. Their shooters made shots. Their best player showed up. Extremely excited to put on a show and to prove why she's the number 1.
We're getting ready for Michaela Blake's over here. All smiles for Aubrey Galvin. She had 18 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists,